Hello everyone. I want to do a sermon today. I'm in Proverbs series. I'm on chapter 11 today. I might not read every verse of it, but it says, "A false balance is the abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom." It said, "A false balance is a abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight." Uh, a lot of people, not a lot of people, but there are people who try to take people, swindle people, hoodoo people, whatever you want to call it. But God, we don't have to settle that score if somebody does you bad or gives you less than what you bargained for, because God will, he'll even the score, not us, because he said even in the score or vengeance was his. Those that live by the sword fall by the sword. The people that do that and use a false balance, a diver's weight, or whatever, they'll be taken care of. I pray that the Lord will soften my heart and make my heart right with those people that it's done that way. We've all had somebody do us that way, I'm sure. Let my life be one of fairness and honesty. I heard a story. It said there was a farmer who sold a pound of butter to the baker. One day, the baker decided to weigh the butter to see if he was getting a pound, and he found that he was not. This angered him, and he took the farmer to court. The judge asked the farmer if he was using any measure, and the farmer replied, "You see, Your Honor, I am primitive. I don't have a proper measure, but I do have a scale." The judge asked, "Then how do you weigh the butter?" The farmer replied, "Your Honor, since long before the baker started buying butter from me, I had been buying a pound of bread from him. Every day when the baker brings the seed, I put it on the scale and give him the same weight in butter. If anyone is to blame, it is the baker." The moral of the story is we get back in life what we give to others. Whenever you take action, ask yourself this question: am I giving fair value for the wages of money I hope to make? Honesty and dishonesty can become a habit. But so just diver's weights. God is not pleased with that. One measure for this one, you have a different measurement for you and someone else. If your child does it, you have one measurement. If their child does it, you have another one, and so on. I know years ago I've relayed this story before, but there was in our kitchen at church we'd have dinner, and there were some little children, and they were pretty messy, a little rowdy, and it irritated a brother, and he had somewhat to say about it. And then we had a dinner, and somebody that was a little more related to him stuck his hand in a pickle jar, and he couldn't believe that, but that's just as bad as the others, so we don't need to have diverse weights. I'm going to skip around here in the 11th chapter, but it says, "When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them." Pride. With pride cometh shame. Sorry, I paused so long, but pride cometh shame. Still having a little trouble with my allergies this morning. Please overlook me. But God hateth the proud look. He said he hated the proud look. If he hates, not only does he hate proud, but he don't even like a proud look. So it says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but the transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. We used to play musical chairs, and when the music stopped, and we need to have just as much care in life that when the music stops, when death comes, when life ends, that we'll be caught doing right. It says, when it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth, and when the wicked perish, there is shouting. By the blessing of the upright, the people is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. He that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor, but a man of understanding holdeth his peace. A talebearer revealeth secrets, but he that is faithful concealeth the hearts. The people that have understanding, they are not so quick to jump to conclusions, and they hold their peace. And there's so much good we can do if we will only be patient and find out all the facts first. And 11:13 says, a talebearer revealeth secrets, but he that is faithful concealeth the matter. Gossip is terrible, and it hurts many people. It robs people of honor and places them in positions of mockery. Gossip could never build up, but only destroy. It casts doubts and puts others down. God favors the woman or man who keeps silence when a friend confides in them. If you're an elder or older person, younger person comes to you, you need to hold your confidence. It don't need to go any further if that's what you tell them you're going to do. Trust is one of the most powerful forces on earth. Every good relationship has trust as its cornerstone. Even our relationship to God is a relationship of trust, that we can trust Him and He can trust us. I pray that the Lord, that I could seal my lips from anything that bring another person shame or grief. May the words of my mouth be a blessing. Verse 14 says, where no counsel is, the people fall, but the multitude of counselors, there is safety. There was a story in the Bible about Rehoboam. He took over being king from Solomon at Solomon's death, and he needed to know how to handle a matter. And he consulted with the older men, and they told him to be kind to those people. Then he consulted with the younger men, and they, go, and they advised him to be tough, and that cost him. Later on, Shishak came from Egypt and stole 450 shields of gold. If he had only listened to the older brothers. It's sad where the counsel is for the people, where there are no counsel, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors is safety. We need someone just naturally in our life that we can confide in, that we can counsel with, that we can have a mentor. I feel sorry for people that don't have God in their life. I don't know what I would do without God, that I could call on him and confide on in him. It might be where I can't get you on the telephone or text or not be home when I get there, but God is there. How lonely feeling it must be for people that don't have God. I need God in my stressful world. I need somebody to help me carry the burdens. You know, he said, "Come unto me, all you that labor and heavy laden." If you can't carry these burdens by yourself. If they'll get heavy, I'll tell you that. If you give some to this one and a little bit more to another one, your load will be lighter at the end. He says, "They that are forward hard are abomination to the Lord, but such as upright in their way are his delight. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered." David said in the 37th Psalm, I think it was, to fret not thyself because of evildoers. God has sorted out. That's that's such a comfort to me to know that I don't have to fret about it, that God is going to sort it out. And, you know, it says, there is that scattereth and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendeth to poverty. The liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered himself. I think about over in Haggai, he talks about the Lord blowing with it, blowing on what you do, and scattering it. But anyway, I've been a little scattered myself today, but forgive me, I'm still battling these allergies. You can pray for me if you'd like. I'm not the only one that's got them right now. I understand that. But it's different when you're trying to make a video and when you just suffered and, along. But anyway, I really appreciate you. I love you with all my heart. I wanted to make this for you today. Even though I didn't feel much like it, I wanted to do it. I just can't stand the thoughts of not doing it. There'd be somebody out there that's just what they needed or something. So I'm not trying to do this to replace your minister. I say this every time nearly. Or to replace you getting to church. I'm only trying to supplement in case you can't get to church. Maybe you're in a rehab, or somebody might be in a nursing home, hospital, or at home flat on their back or suffering with coronavirus. So I want to get this to you. It's like a pass around at a table. If you like an item, you just pass it on. So if this doesn't help you, just pass it on. And it could be that it's helping somebody else. But anyway, I love you. I care about you very much. And I just wanted to get this to you today. And I'm going to give you my phone number. It's 256-508-4410. If you need me, leave me a message if you would, so I'll know that what you need and how to get back in touch with you. I might not right away, but I will when I can. So until we do this again, may God bless you.